Straight from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hey, good morning YouTube. Alright, so a little bit of change of plans this morning. Basically, my buddy Jordan called me late last night after filming and all that, and he's like, dude, I hit the big one. Now, Jordan's been hunting a buck over on a piece of property that we both actually hunt, and he shot one of the biggest deer on the property. And man, it's a crazy story. He basically saw it in the morning. It was running does around down in this bottom, so he came back, set up on the exact same bottom in the evening, but just moved about 50 yards, got his wind right, and sure enough, that buck took the same trail, and he was standing on the ground against a big cottonwood tree. That buck walked past him at 5 yards and kept going. Jordan stopped him, and he stopped and was quartering away. Jordan took the shot and just hit a little bit too far back. I told him, I'm like, dude, it is cold tonight, so no problem leaving him overnight. That's what we need to do, because if we jump this buck, it's gonna be really hard to find him in there. So Jordan left him overnight, and here it is the next morning. We're gonna go in and try to find him. So no hunting this morning, but hopefully we can find this buck for Jordan. I think we did the right thing for sure by leaving him overnight. And yeah, so anyway, we're headed out there. Hopefully we can find him. I am gonna need this MTNOPS Blaze Shot. I don't know if you guys have ever tried these things. Pretty dang good. They're like a 5-hour energy, but actually work. Let's go find this deer, baby! Woo! I'm pumped. I think we'll find him. I think we will. Well, my mind's kind of blown right now. My buddy Jordan just called me. I'm on my way out to meet him at the property, and he called me and he's like, I got bad news. I'm like, what's that? He's like, I'm sitting at the property up on the high field, and I'm literally watching my buck walk across the field, and the buck's like not acting weird, not acting hurt, like just walking down to the timber. And my mind's kind of blown right now. So I told Jordan, I'm like, dude, just keep a spot on him, keep your glass on him, look and find exactly where he goes into the timber, and we'll try to get our wind right when I get out there and make a game plan. Maybe we can go down and put another arrow in him. I'm like trying to wrap that around my head. These things are freaking brute animals. Like, I give whitetails so much credit for being just absolute warriors, especially during the rut. These things get beat up where they're fighting each other and they're stabbing each other with tines, and they're just amazing animals. And the fact that buck is still just walking around like nothing, so he's probably chasing does this morning. So yeah, we're gonna try to make a game plan on him. Hopefully we can get another arrow in him. Jordan's got his bow with him, so that's good. All right, we'll see you out there. You see him anymore?
He went in the trees there.
Down here?
Yeah. So he came out here and winded me and turned around and went back into the trees there.
So he's close.
Yeah.
All right, so we've been up here glassing this field and kind of game planning on the maps. So Jordan saw this buck yesterday morning, and he came by on the other side of the pond that he was hunting, just too far for a shot. So Jordan game planned, got the wind right, got on the other side of the pond, and he had the buck come past him at 5 yards and angled out. And when he stopped him, he was quartering away. He took the shot and just unfortunately hit him a little bit too far back. And so we decided that it would be best to come out this morning to look for him, give him all night. And when Jordan pulled up this morning, he saw the buck walking out in the open field right here. So was walking like he wasn't gonna die. I mean, didn't look like a sick deer, like he wasn't hurt or anything. So
Blessing in disguise.
yeah,
We didn't
exactly.
walk in their track for him and bump him.
So I think that was definitely a really good thing to see that deer go back into this timber, because he's running the same route basically as he was yesterday, just based on where he was this morning. So we kind of game planned on this property, and what we're going to end up doing is just going and hunting this buck like regular, not going in and pushing him and jumping him, because he's obviously not dead, he's not hurting. So if he runs the same routes as he was yesterday, we will be on either side of the tree line. Hopefully one of us can get an arrow in him. We'll see.
We'll get her done.
We'll get her done. So we're gonna go grab some breakfast, do a little more game planning, try to get back out here for an evening sit. So the plan is to get back out there about 1:30. Right now, I'm hungry. So I'm here at Village Inn, just a little local breakfast shop. Gonna get some breakfast and yeah, get all my hunting stuff situated, because it is a freaking mess back there. Looks like something exploded. So get my hunting stuff situated, get some breakfast in me, and then head right back out to the spot, and hopefully we see that buck tonight. All right, so I'm back out at the spot, and I've just been glassing. I haven't seen this buck step back out, or any other deer for that matter. So nice thing about this property, like, you can see a long ways down to the tree lines. But we got a good game plan together of where we're gonna sit. Can't wait to get in there. We got everything pretty well packed up, situated. I'm going ground to salt. So is Jordan. So just grabbing my bow. We're gonna leave one truck up here, and we'll take the other truck to the other field. What do you think?
We got this.
We got this. I think we're in good shape. It's definitely colder tonight than it was yesterday, which is good. Right down to that tree line. In theory, I think our game plan is good. In theory. Starting to see really good deer sign. Walk past several scrapes and really good trails. Just easing up to our spot now. Another huge scrape right by Jordan. Splitting up, he's going down in the woods there, and I'm going up high. Well guys, I'm all set up. I've got a big bottom down here with a massive trail that cuts through it. On the other side of this bowl, there's a finger that runs out into an unpicked cornfield. So I'm hoping maybe that buck moves over from his bedding across the field, hits that finger and runs down to this bottom. If not, Jordan is in another bottom that's about 300-400 yards to my west. So that's actually the bottom that he originally shot him in. Hopefully the deer kind of does the same thing. If not, hopefully he comes over to this bottom, either scent checking for does or just cruising. Yeah, if you can hear all those cars. The interstate's up here a couple hundred yards, and it is very loud. Microphone's probably picking it up like crazy too. Got fuzzies in my mic. Anyway, guys, we're set up. Hopefully it all pulls together tonight. Check this out. How good's this camouflage? There it goes. He is running hard. Running right back down through you. Don't leave her alone. Look at this. They're gonna run back through. Look at this. Those deer were right here. 4 steps. Gosh dang it, I love the rut. Hopefully that doe brings the big boy by. I mean, she had to have been hot or something, because that little buck's just freaking running her hard. I just watched the footage back. Sorry for the poor quality camera work. I didn't have my screen flipped out on my camera, so I couldn't see where the lens was pointing, but I mean, those deer were right there. 4 steps. That's freaking sweet. I'm on just sitting right here ground level with them, but man, yeah, that camera work sucked. Oh well. Alright guys, I'm gonna start walking back to the truck, meet up with Jordan down here, but holy cow, that was kind of fun. I had multiple deer at like 4 steps. That doe came through right here, just close. So I'm gonna start heading that way. It's not quite dark yet, but I'm gonna meet up with Jordan and just make sure I'm not bumping any deer off these fields when I'm walking out. Well guys, that is it for today's video. That was pretty crazy. Didn't see any of the big bucks that are out here, but I saw like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 deer, and they were chasing all around me. I had that younger doe come right below me, like 3 yards, and then I had that little spike buck chase that doe right up above me, 4 steps. You know, crazy, just fun encounters, you know. But we didn't see the buck that Jordan had hit yesterday evening, but he saw him this morning in glass, and he was walking around fine. Looked like he'd been rutting all night. So Jordan's gonna stay on him. He's gonna keep hunting this property throughout the week and see if he can catch up to him. But yeah, the rut looks like it is definitely, at least out here, it's definitely on. So that's exciting. Tomorrow we've got a little bit of a cold snap coming in again. Just a slight drop in temperatures out here. But there's a spot that I'm thinking about going to. I haven't decided yet. It's about a 3-hour drive, but their cold snap is like a 20-degree drop, and I'd way rather hunt that front than the front that we're getting. So I don't know. I haven't made a decision yet, but all I know is tomorrow morning we got a north wind pretty much all throughout Nebraska, and it should be pretty dang good hunting. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you so much for watching my RUTCATION series. If you like this video, remember to smash the subscribe button, give this video a like, and yeah, we'll see you in the morning. Peace.